From CNN International, this is World News with Jim Clancy from CNN Center.
Returning now to our top story, the growing crisis in the Yugoslav province of Kosovo. As we reported earlier, fresh allegations of massacres of ethnic Albanians in Kosovo by Serb forces now provoking international outrage. And there are deep concerns that the violence in Kosovo could spread. Joining us from New York to discuss the situation is Arban Xhaferi. He is president of the Democratic Party of Albanians in neighboring Macedonia. Thank you for being with us.
Nice to be with you. Thank you very much.
The reports of these massacres carried out in Kosovo, in your view, how do they affect the current crisis in the Balkans, in that whole region?
I think directly in Macedonia, because in Macedonia live more than 30% of the Albanians. They are very concerned about the tragedy of the Albanians in Kosovo, and they can be involved immediately if the situation goes in the worst direction.
Have NATO's threats really produced anything here? Do you expect Slobodan Milosevic to react to that, or have in the past they been counterproductive?
He has indeed a wrong strategy, but he has good tactics. He used every dilemma of the European countries and United States, and I think that without a direct oppression against him, he do not stop with the violation in Kosovo.
Do you think that the threats that have been issued by the United Nations, the warnings of the use or possible intervention by NATO will have the effect, or will it take just that, proof on the ground intervention?
I think that only direct intervention in Kosovo and other military bases in Serbia give some kind of effects in the present situation, not political suggesting or advising.
From the very start, people were concerned about the spillover of ethnic violence from Kosovo into Macedonia, perhaps into Montenegro. But I am just wondering how much of a destabilizing factor, in reality, has the conflict in Kosovo been for, say, Macedonia?
There is a wrong propaganda theory. They want to show the Albanians like troublemakers. Albanians do not produce the trouble in Balkans. They are the victims. They are not agents of the destabilization of the region. But I think that only the project of ethnocentric states in Serbia and in Macedonia produce a destabilization in the Balkans.
You have said that the situation in Macedonia is such that it risks violence, it risks an uprising by ethnic Albanians. Why?
Because we are very concerned about the tragedy of the Albanians there, and we cannot stay calm and to see what's going to happen in Kosovo. We are now implicated in political direction in the situation in Kosovo because we give our open support to the independence of Kosovo. We collect humanitarian help to Kosovarians, and we are very active in the issue of the Kosovo.
When it comes to the apparent defeat of the KLA, the Kosovo Liberation Army, does that not send a message that violence is not the way forward?
We are working very hard to stabilize Macedonia because we are only the stabilizing factor in Balkans. We want to save the independence of Macedonia, but we are working only also in the direction to have the independence of Kosovo. Only independence of Kosovo give opportunity to have a stable Balkans.
All right, Arban Xhaferi of the Democratic Party of Albanians in Macedonia, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you very much.
And World News will continue right here in just a moment.